What just happened between Taehyung Jungkook and Jimin at Incheon Airport after returning from Paris? Did Taehyung really confess jealousy toward Jungkook for hugging Jimin in front of thousands of fans? Could this be the spark that reignites the fiery Taekook drama? Stay tuned, read till the end, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments, hit the like button, and subscribe for more updates because this story is only getting bigger and hotter. What if the biggest surprise of BTS's Paris trip wasn't their stunning Fashion Week appearance or the global chaos at the airport, but instead an emotional revelation that none of us saw coming? 10 minutes ago, Taehyung went live and the world shook. His words were simple but powerful. I'm jealous. Jealous of what? Jealous of whom? The answer may leave armies in shock and spark a wildfire of speculation that could define the next chapter of BTS fan discourse. According to his own confession, Taehyung admitted his heart ached watching Jungkook embrace Jimin tightly upon their arrival at Incheon, an emotional moment that already had fans worldwide in tears. But with Taehyung's sudden live stream, everything has shifted. Was it just a playful remark, a lighthearted tease, or the confession of a deeper, hidden truth that fans have always whispered about? This wasn't just another fleeting live moment. It felt raw, vulnerable, and intentional. Taehyung's voice carried both laughter and a trace of longing when he said the words, "I was jealous when I saw them hugging." Instantly, ARMY timelines exploded, and within minutes, hashtags about Taekook, Jungkook, and the unexpected love triangle began climbing worldwide trends. How could one sentence ignite so much chaos? Because when it comes to BTS, nothing is ever just surface level. Every gesture, every look, every word sparks layers of interpretation, emotions, and questions that fans dissect for hours, days, and even years. Let's rewind to that exact moment at Incheon Airport. Jungkook, fresh off the plane from Paris, spotted Jimin looking overwhelmed, emotional, and on the verge of tears. Without hesitation, Jungkook wrapped him in a firm embrace, shielding him from flashing cameras and the roar of screaming fans. It was a gesture of protection, comfort, and undeniable brotherhood. Or perhaps, to some fans, something much deeper. The pictures and videos instantly went viral, armies crying and cheering over the bond between the two golden magnates. Yet, hidden in the shadows of that golden embrace was Taehyung, who stood close but silent, his expression unreadable. Now, hours later, he breaks that silence with a confession that makes the world wonder. Was he truly joking, or did he reveal a crack in his own emotions that fans never expected him to expose? The implications of Taehyung's statement are explosive. For years, the fandom has debated over the dynamic between Jungkook and Jimin, often labeling them as Jungkook, a pairing full of affection, intensity, and undeniable chemistry. On the other side stands Taekook, the long-standing ship that has carried countless fanfictions, edits, and theories about Taehyung and Jungkook's unspoken closeness. By confessing jealousy toward Jungkook hugging Jimin, Taehyung unknowingly threw gasoline on the fire that has been burning for years in the hearts of fans divided between Jungkook and Taekook. Did he mean to stir this chaos? Or was it an honest, unfiltered moment that revealed his true feelings without calculating the aftermath? What makes this even more shocking is the timing. The group had just returned from Paris, where Jungkook and Jimin drew global headlines for wearing matching golden outfits at Dior's Fashion Week. A visual spectacle that had already stirred rumors about their unique bond. Fans screamed, cried, and debated whether Dior's bold choice to pair the two in golden suits meant something symbolic, something exclusive, something that declared them a golden duo both in fashion and in destiny. And now, right after that golden Parisian moment, we return to Seoul only to hear Taehyung's voice cracking through the noise with a single unforgettable confession: jealousy. Could this be more than coincidence? Fans are already spinning theories at light speed. Some believe Taehyung was half joking, his playful side simply teasing Jungkook and Jimin about their closeness. Others argue it was a cry from the heart, a moment of vulnerability in which Taehyung expressed what many had secretly suspected, that he feels left out, overshadowed, or even replaced when Jungkook's attention shifts toward Jimin. If that's true, what does it mean for the delicate balance within the group? And what does it reveal about the unseen dynamics behind the smiles and performances we all adore? What makes this revelation even more dramatic is the fact that Taehyung rarely admits to such emotions publicly. Known for his charisma, artistry, and mysterious aura, he often keeps his feelings veiled. For him to go live, in the middle of a storm of emotions and global attention, and casually dropped the word jealous. It feels like a deliberate shockwave. Did he want fans to know? Did he want Jungkook to hear it? Did he want Jimin to realize it? Or was it a subconscious slip of truth that escaped before he could contain it? The drama of Taekook now feels more alive than ever. Fans who have long championed the closeness of Taehyung and Jungkook see this as proof that their bond runs deeper than friendship, deep enough for jealousy to surface. But at the same time, Jungkook supporters see this as validation of Jungkook's unmistakable affection for Jimin, so strong that even Taehyung cannot ignore it. The fandom, already divided in passionate camps, now finds itself in the middle of an emotional whirlwind, with each side claiming the truth lies in their interpretation. But what about Jungkook and Jimin themselves? Did they notice Taehyung's reaction at the airport? Did they realize his silence then and his confession now could change the entire narrative around them? Jungkook, ever protective of Jimin, likely saw only the vulnerability of his bandmate in that moment, wrapping him in a hug that spoke louder than words. Jimin, overwhelmed by the crowd and his own emotions, seemed to find comfort and safety in Jungkook's arms, leaning into him as though the world outside didn't exist. And yet, somewhere nearby, Taehyung was watching. Did his heart twist? Did he feel forgotten? Or did he simply wish he could share in that intimacy, that closeness, that undeniable connection that the world witnessed and replayed 1,000 times over? This story is far from over. As fans flood social media with clips of Taehyung's live and screenshots of his exact words, speculation will only grow. Was it jealousy of Jimin for receiving Jungkook's embrace? Was it jealousy of Jungkook for giving that embrace so freely? Or was it jealousy of the bond itself, the unbreakable thread between the two that seems to shine brighter every time the world watches them together? The mystery is intoxicating and the answers may never be clear, but that is exactly what keeps the fandom hooked, searching for clues, decoding every expression, every lyric, every fleeting live moment. And so we are left with burning questions. Was Taehyung's confession a passing tease or a hidden truth? Is the Taekook fire roaring back to life, threatening to outshine even the golden duo of Jungkook and Jimin? Could this live mark the beginning of a new chapter in BTS's story? One written not only on stage, but in the unspoken emotions between the members themselves? And now the world waits, breath held and hearts racing to see what comes next. Was this a confession that will be brushed aside with laughter in the next live? Or will it linger, a shadow hanging over every future interaction between Taehyung, Jungkook, and Jimin? The drama has only just begun, and already armies across the globe are dissecting every angle. Some say Taehyung's timing is everything. Why did he go live so soon after the airport chaos? Why didn't he wait for the emotions to settle? The images of Jungkook holding Jimin to fade from the top of trending charts. Instead, he chose this exact moment, when the fandom was still trembling with excitement, still wiping away tears, still replaying that hug on endless loop. Could it be that Taehyung wanted to stake his claim to remind the world, and perhaps Jungkook himself, that he too feels the weight of those bonds, that he cannot simply stand by silently while another member commands the spotlight of Jungkook's affection? But then another question rises like a storm cloud. Was Taehyung jealous of Jungkook for being the one to comfort Jimin? Or was he jealous of Jimin for being the one to receive Jungkook's comfort? This duality is the very heart of the chaos. A question that divides fans, sparks debates, and leaves no clear answer. The way Taehyung smiled when he said it, the softness in his tone, the way his eyes seemed both playful and serious, it only deepens the enigma. Did he want fans to laugh or to cry? Did he want them to feel the pang of truth hidden beneath the tease? And what of Jungkook? If he sees this live, will he laugh along, teasing Taehyung for being dramatic? Or will he pause, wonder, and perhaps realize the weight behind his friend's words? Will Jimin feel a sting of guilt, knowing his vulnerable embrace with Jungkook stirred emotions in another member so deeply that he couldn't hold back from confessing it publicly? These are the questions that fans are asking in real time, and every second that passes without an answer makes the mystery even more irresistible.